and drift away.
Welcome back, everybody. DJ Numismatics back for another coin roll hunt, and today I picked up a box of 2020 Rockefellers. Hopefully we'll find some West Points in here, and if we don't find nothing good in the box, I picked up a saving grace. I was at the gas station today and I had $2 in my pocket, so I asked them if they could get me a roll of nickels, and they did, but they were uncirculated. So I asked them if they could swap me out for 4 rolls of pennies. So if we don't find any West Points, hopefully we find something good in these 4 rolls. We'll start on the quarters, and hopefully we find something good. As you can see, one of the mint employees got a little overzealous with the glue, so hopefully I haven't looked too close at those. Hopefully those aren't West Points. Well, enough talk. Let's crack in to roll number 1. Well, $500 surged, and all I could come up with was a golden Denver minted, excuse me, Rockefeller, and I don't even want to keep it. So to salvage this video, let's see if we can't Babe Ruth some copper. I'll bring in if I find something good. Well, I'm on the last roll of the pennies, and we're going to have at least 1 wheat cent, and that would be a 1951 out of Denver. I did find one other coin searching these rolls. Let me show you on my laptop here. And what I found was a 1983p Lincoln cent. I was looking, of course, for the double die reverse and double die obverse. I didn't find either of those, but if you look here, all across the back, you can see that they had polished this thing pretty heavily with a wire brush. And as a matter of fact, if you look down here at the E in cent, the bottom of the E is almost completely polished off. And then if you come over here, right there is a massive die break that runs up into the monument. And then, of course, if you flip it over and look at the front, right here, running through E in we, from the rim down into the head, there was a die break on the front too. So evidently they polished this thing because they knew that the hammer and anvil die were to the point where they were going to need to be replaced, and maybe they can get a few more coins. And obviously the result was catastrophic because they got some pretty massive die breaks in them. Let me finish up this last of this roll. Well, 151D wheat cent and a golden Rockefeller is going to make for a very interesting video. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow run around town and see what I can come up with, and hopefully we can come up with some more content. Be back in a jiffy. Well, I'm back. Since that box of Rockefellers didn't really amount to nothing, I went back to hopefully get something else uncirculated, but all they had was $400 in circulated quarters, so hopefully we'll find something decent. I'll be looking for varieties, silver, and any kind of oddities. So let's go ahead and crack into roll number 1. We're on roll number 2, and I just came across a 2015 P Homestead Quarter, America the Beautiful, and there's quite a few different DDRs you can look for on here. The one I found on this one is DDR 0034. Let me pop it up on my laptop and I'll show you what it is. A lot of what you want to look for is in the window panes. There's also some of this gets doubled too, but you can see right here in this window pane, you can see the distended extra material there. And I did look it up, and I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive this is DDR 034. And if you look up here, you can kind of see where the dies is beginning to break and turn into what they call the snow on the roof. Pretty cool find. I looked through the rest of the windows and stuff, but I don't see anything else other than that one. There is probably, I think there's close to 100 DDRs on these ones. So, something you guys can always look for. Well, I just finished roll 15, and have you ever noticed that coins are sometimes like car shopping, and you go buy this new car and you go, oh, I've never seen anybody driving this car before, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, once you buy the car, you see them everywhere. Well, a few searches ago, I found a 1983 Philadelphia quarter, and it was the Spitting Eagle. See if we can catch this without putting it into the scope. Well, I just come across another 1983, and you can see it definitely there. Spitting Eagle. Let me go ahead and throw it under the scope. I haven't put it under the scope yet. Maybe we can get a better look at it. You can kind of see it under the scope. It actually looks better on the just the camera, but you can definitely see that right there. It is most definitely another Spitting Eagle. These rolls have also had quite a few of the state quarters that have been in really good shape. The other ones I didn't need for my album to upgrade, but this one, the 08 Alaska, is definitely going to be an upgrade for my album. I just finished up roll 22, and like I said, if you look here, there's quite a few state quarters in this one. I don't know if somebody dumped a state quarter collection or what, but this one is in really good shape too. And speaking of state quarters, I just found a 2008 with the extra cactus leaf on it. I'll throw it up under the scope. I haven't checked it for the spiked A or the other die break that's down here in 2008, so give me 2 seconds. And as you can see, down here at the bottom of the cactus, where the initials of the designer is supposed to be, are covered with a big die chip. Another thing you can look for is over here around 2000, there's sometimes a nice die break there. And then they also have a thing called the spiked A on top of one of the A's, but this one isn't that either. But it is most definitely, where is it at here? The extra cactus leaf, at least. Alright, let me move on to the next roll. We're on roll 34, and I just found my first west point of the box. And that is a Weir Farm. That's the first Weir Farm west point I've found so far this year. Or next year for that matter. Or last year, I mean, sorry. Cool. This box is turning out to be pretty good. If you look, that one may be a west point as well. Nope. Just another really nice looking steak quarter. Alright, let me finish these up. I just finished up the last roll and I found this. It's a Utah 2007 Denver minted steak quarter. And if you look, see if we can get this right over here. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. If I gotta show you on the other, you can kind of see it. The ripples there. This thing was struck through quite a bit of grease. It didn't mess up the wording or nothing, but you can actually see the grease strike on the coin. Kind of interesting. Well, let me go ahead and pull out some coins and we'll do a wrap up. I ended up finding a total of 7 Denver minted bicentennials, and some of them are in pretty nice shape. And then I also came across 5 of the Phillies. None of the Denvers had the DDOs on them, so just more to go on the rolls. I came up with 11 of the 09s, including these 4 here that are in absolutely beautiful shape. They will definitely be going into my 09 rolls. And then for the rest, I came across 3 steak quarters that I'm going to check against my album. A Nebraska, an Arkansas, and an Alaska, all in beautiful shape. We got that DDR 034, I do believe, Homestead. I found a 1965 that is in great shape. If it wasn't for that one little scratch right there, I'd probably be super happy. But on the back it does have, if we can catch it here without having to put it on the camera or the microscope, if you look right over here through America, there's a large die break that stretches up through the O and F. And then there's also one over here on the wing. I'll probably keep it just because it's in really nice shape. And we got that 83 see if we can get it to show again. Spitting Eagle. The 2008 Arizona Extra Cactus Leaf. And then of course the 2020 V75 Weir Farm. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this hunt, and hopefully possibly you learned something. And like always, I'll post a link up above here for my eBay page. A lot of my stuff will make it on there. There's also a link down below for my eBay page and some of the sources that I use to look up the varieties on these. So until next time, y'all stay warm and safe. And I appreciate all my subscribers for watching my videos and building up my channel. So until next time, everybody, happy hunting.
Here we go.